As for the Raptors, when they played in the Summer League, I saw a player I'd never seen before in Jeff Dowtin Jr. And when I saw this player play, I'm like, who the heck is this guy? He seemed to be very crafty and smooth with the ball, and he can score and do everything the Raptors ask for in Summer League. But who really is Jeff Dowtin Jr., and let's talk about it. As for this newly two-way contract player the Raptors just picked up, let's talk about how he got to the NBA and why he's here today as for the Raptors' perspective and why they signed him to a two-way contract. If you are new, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on this video, and let's get right into today's video on Jeff Dowtin Jr. and who he is. As for Jeff Dowtin Jr., he's born on May 10th, 1997. Jeff is a 2020 NBA undrafted 25-year-old player who struggled to find himself a home in the NBA. After playing in the Summer League and getting an opportunity from the Raptors after getting many calls from many other NBA teams like the Warriors, Bucks, Magic, and others, he finally found himself an opportunity. Jeff Dowtin gives you everything you need as far as player build, with him being 6'3" with a 6'7" wingspan, as the Raptors are looking for a backup point guard in height at that position, along with Fred VanVleet and Malachi Flynn. But as for Jeff Dowtin's play in Summer League, his play in the Summer League went unnoticed and was a very great impact. He averaged 14.6 points, 3.5 rebounds, 4.2 assists, 1.3 steals, and shot over 30% from the three-point line, which landed him a contract with the Toronto Raptors. But let's talk about how Jeff Dowtin got here and what led him to the Raptors as per his journey in the NBA. As for Jeff Dowtin Jr. in the NBA, Jeff was born and raised in Maryland. He went to St. John's College High School in Washington, and then he played high school, and he averaged a whopping average of 11 points per game, 2.9 rebounds, 3.7 assists in 128 games he played from a freshman to senior onwards. As per his 128 games played, where he shot 36% from 3 and had a box plus minus of 4.8. As for his shooting in high school, was really good, as per all his games that played from his freshman to his senior year as for high school. He then went to the University of Rhode Island, where he averaged 13.9 points, 3.5 rebounds, 3.2 assists, with winning many awards as he was a 3-star recruit coming out of high school. So then he made a bit of a jump from college to the NBA as per my sayings here. If you wonder how Jeff Dowtin got to playing for the Raptors in Summer League, let me tell you about this. It really wasn't easy. After he went undrafted, he signed an Exhibit 10 contract with the Orlando Magic, which is a non-guaranteed player deal, which is a G League player bonus and a two-way player conversion. This is what most undrafted NBA players do, as you can sign on these contracts up to $50,000. On January 24th, he was signed as an affiliate player on the Magic G League team, where he then won the G League championship and had a tremendous impact despite him only playing 15 games. And in his game towards the championship, he averaged 6.5 points, 1.6 rebounds, 2.5 assists. As per his 19.8 minutes on the court, he shot 50% from 3 on 1 attempt, so that's not bad. And for the championship game, he scored 8 points off the bench. Then on September 8, 2021, as Dowtin was signed with the Orlando Magic, he then got waived at the end of the training camp. On October 28th, he was then claimed off waivers by Golden State as he signed a two-way deal. And then a couple days later, on January 2nd, he got waived by Golden State again. On January 19th, Jeff Dowtin was brought back by the Orlando Magic G League team, the Lakers Magic, which he was then removed once from the roster but then got added back onto the G League roster. As for his comeback on the team, he balled out and had an average of 20.1 points, shot 55% from field goal, and shot 44.2% from 3, on 3.9 rebounds and 7 assists per game, with almost 2 steals on average per game. After what happened after with Jeff and the Orlando Magic, they didn't come to terms as they ended up going separate ways, as there wasn't really an opportunity for him coming along with the Orlando Magic and onwards, but this then led to a good opportunity later on. As for his call-up and his appearances in the NBA, it didn't really go as well, as he averaged 2.1 points, 2 rebounds, 1.1 assists, as per his 9 games being played with both. But he was playing these games because he was called up on a 10-day contract by many of these teams, or he was on a 2-way contract, so Jeff Dowtin would have to play the game without a doubt. As for now, this then led to him getting a spot on the Raptors Summer League roster, as he got an invite as he was called up via the Raptors team. This then led to where he is now, as he stood out in the Summer League and led him to a 4-1 record. This led to him cracking a spot in the Raptors roster and being the last 2-way player on their team to be given a two-way contract with the likes of Ron Harper Jr., as Jeff Dowtin spent most of his time in the NBA G League. As for Jeff Dowtin, we know he spent most of his time in the NBA G League, as he played for many G League teams like the Magic, Warriors, and others, and the Wisconsin Herd, but he made a tremendous impact, and this led to where he is now. As for where he is now, he's waiting for his opportunity to play in an NBA game or G League game, preferably, after when the NBA season starts in the fall. As for Jeff Dowtin, we learned that we can make dreams soon a reality, but not rushing into things as we soon dream it. Like, for example, being in the NBA isn't always easy, as per Jeff Dowtin's path in the NBA. I think Jeff Dowtin could get an NBA roster spot soon with the Raptors if he can try and keep up his amazing level of play. I think Jeff Dowtin can get a spot with the Raptors and can be the next Raptors backup point guard if he can keep playing to his level of play we've seen in the G League and the Summer League. But what makes Jeff Dowtin so great is his amazing size and play and his craftiness with the ball. But honestly, if he plays in the NBA like how he plays in the G League and the Summer League, I think Jeff Dowtin would be a problem for many years to come, and the Raptors found a hidden gem in the roster. But like Jeff Dowtin Jr., if you have a dream in the NBA, keep working and it will sure happen. But those are my thoughts on Jeff Dowtin Jr. and how he got here to the NBA. So if you are new, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, I got more videos on the way. And make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Deemy. I hope to get this video out ASAP. My Wi-Fi went out, so if y'all like this video, and I'm out. Peace.